Today, from Portland, Oregon, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports. Minshew and the Portland Snowhawks versus Mitchell Trubisky and the Salt Lake City Elks.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Salt Lake City Elks and the Portland Snowhawks. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Portland team entering play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And if you look back to last week,
set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. To return it, Darius Phillips. And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set him back. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky. He'll get this to Eckler. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. A big article in the paper this morning talking about how they wanted to get chunk plays in the run game. Well, early on, there's a good one.
there isn't for guys on defense. They've got to remember the old adage. You've got to meet force with force, and if you don't, you get run over, as they did on that last play.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing here, Trubisky. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. It's Trubisky again. That's into the hands of Eckler. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a 1st down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. 2 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Trubisky. A quick slant to Hill. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Play action. It's Trubisky. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Zach Pascal, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Trubisky to throw again. And that will be incomplete.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
A 47-yard attempt.
And this one is right down Broadway.
Good.
And the opening drive of the game yields 3.
Snowhawks, nothing.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by Gardner Minshew, 6th-round selection in 2019 out of Washington State.
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering
I was
snacks.
just going to say.
That's where I go.
But we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion, really good pickup.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run with Geis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A nice pickup there, 10 yards. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on 1st down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, Minshew to throw. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Brandon Ayuk. He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun is Minshew. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And touchdown! DeAndre Hopkins, his 1st touchdown on the year. And his guys have taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Elks 3.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. On the return, Phillips. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Phillips on the return. They'll take over 1st down and 10.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. There are the numbers for McDonald from a week ago. 8 catches, 62 yards.
3rd in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong number. That means he's being consistent each and every time out.
looking to throw again on second down. Trubisky gets this one to Hill. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards there, first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Elks.
They go play action with Trubisky. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll run here with Eckler. And he stopped immediately there.
Eckler, the ball carrier.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Draw play, it's Eckler. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at the
back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
7, Elks 3.
Field comes this offense ready for their second drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. He's north of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Minshew. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
Here's Minshew. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw it, Minshew. And he rifles one incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. And it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. It's caught, Stills, right side. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7, Elks 3.
On 1st down, this is Geis. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. Minshew sets to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Darrell Williams, his first touchdown on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So that drive in total 8 plays. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. On the return, Phillips. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 29-yard.
Salt Lake City's offense back onto the field. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the
on second down, Eckler. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward.
Hey, y'all, what's up?
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Single. Look out for number 30. Look out.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. He is going to find Hill here. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
8-yard pickup.
A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Now Trubisky on 1st down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Here is Eckler. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
On 1st down, Trubisky. His throw incomplete.
Trubisky's pass.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down inside the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
And nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Trubisky to throw. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. And his throw is incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Portland's offense now about set to take over. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. And he will find his man on the outside. Still 13 yards, and it keeps the drive moving. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Minshew. Caught left side, Williams. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
First down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Minshew. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Again, Minshew looking to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line.
Well, surprise, surprise. First and goal at the 1. No quarterback sneak. No running play. They decided to throw for it, but the pressure got to them quickly and put the quarterback down.
Now from the 9, here's second and goal. From the gun, Minshew to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now they'll throw here out of the gun. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And McManus able to put it through. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6.
Elks 6.
So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break. Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Portland's offense now about set to take over. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 29, Minshew looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And now they are in prime position, 1st and goal after the interception and return. They'll look to make it pay off, and he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range.
but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Portland's offense now about set to take over.
And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
From the 27, Minshew. Henry's got it out on the left side.
Minshew's pass.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun is Minshew. And that is incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
They'll take over. 1st down.
Salt Lake City's offense back onto the field.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Got a man, that's Rashard Higgins. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Eckler. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
Number 30,
Demario Davis there on the stop.
The tackle made by Demario Davis.
On 2nd and 7, Trubisky. Brought in left side by Snead. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
And the Salt Lake City 1st down.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And it's caught. Touchdown. Willie Snead. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys are going to retake the lead. That was quite the call down around the goal line on 4th and goal.
Yeah, they fake the run, pull it out, throw it. And as a defense, I've been in that spot before, and we see it all the time. You almost have to overcommit against the run. You have to almost sell out and say, they're going to run it, go make a play. They got fooled on that one.
And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Here again comes Gardner Minshew.
And he's probably wondering, how do I get that mojo back from the first half that he seems to have lost a little bit here in the third quarter?
And every guy has his whisperer on the team. You know, that one guy who can say things to him that other people can't. Right now, he's looking for that guy to kind of, hey, we're good. We're good. 1 interception. Just get it back. Get back to being who you are. And this team will be okay.
Yeah, because they led at halftime, trailing now.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31.
To throw again on 2nd down. Minshew. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was trying to get that one to Kenny Stills. And it's 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd down. And
here's Minshew. And he fires one, but incomplete. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
Hill on the return. They'll take over.
And this offense led by Mitchell Trubisky going to make their way back out there.
He is looking to help his team build their lead after trailing at halftime. They've got to like the spot they're in right now.
They have to love it, but as you and I both know, cliche alert coming here. You're only as good as your last possession. But I think that they like, as you said, the spot they're in and how confidently they're playing at this point.
But again, just a 1-possession lead, looking to expand that now.
He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, but it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
On the ground, it's Eckler. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Now it's Trubisky. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
It's a gain of 6.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Second and 10. It's Trubisky again. That's into the hands of Pascal. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Looking to passer defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Trubisky's pass.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Going on the ground with Eckler.
3-yard line.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
A pickup of 2 yards. 1st down, Elks.
They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing here, Trubisky. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Vance McDonald. His third touchdown now on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24-yard line. Portland's offense now about set to take over. Their lead, they have seen it evaporate completely after such a good first half. They've been shut down here in the third quarter.
Searching for answers, trying to figure out what it's going to take to get back to where they were before. The big part of it is that sometimes you don't have to go exotic now. You go back to basics. Being able to run the football, string some things together, some effective passes, try and get a rhythm established again, and try and get back in the lead.
Back in the lead, like you said, back to the basics.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
At the 37-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
17.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Minshew sets to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Looking to throw it, Minshew. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks. And they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now the pass hauled in by Kenny Stills. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Switch up. 57's the mic. Rock 57. Big stop, G.
It'll be Minshew again. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on first.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Minshew on the slant, complete to Hopkins. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And his guys have made this a 1-score game now.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Extra point from McManus is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
On the return. They'll take over. First down and 10.
Salt Lake City's offense back onto the field. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. This pass into the arms of Snead. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
And a yard at the 30.
Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. A throw over the middle, taken in. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Running on first down, Eckler. A little second effort there on the strong run, and then drop just inside of the 20. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Pick up a 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Once more, here's Eckler. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
And obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Trubisky.
3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Well, we know he can run the ball. There he shows he has the ability to do a little bit more.
That's what you call a complete player. A guy who can run it, catch it, probably can protect the passer when necessary, but his skills are best used when you get the ball in his hands.
And that's the thing. When you've got an athlete like that, you want to get the ball to him in multiple ways, right?
Without a doubt, because he often creates mismatches about who can cover him, whether he's coming out of the backfield or even lining up like a receiver.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays.
Snowhawks 24.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
Portland's offense now about set to take over. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Throwing on first down is Minshew. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
On 2nd and 10, Minshew. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Minshew. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. 7 yards the pickup there. And Minshew going to get him to the line quickly. And this one's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll look to throw again. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
That's good. 4.
Minshew, 1st and 10. That one goes for 13 yards. Oh, no, he lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. And that's caught inside the 30. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Not sure much more could have been done there defensively. One up with him, tried to knock it away, tried to get an arm in, unsuccessfully.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And the lead is down to a field goal now. That one in the books as a 12-play drive.
34. Snowhawks, 31.
So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Salt Lake City, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.